Okay.
So I have somebody that's interested in getting started, she doesn't know about the gut health protocol. I was wondering, should I get her, I mean, I know I have to ask her what her goals are and all that. I think I know what she needs or wants because she's kind of told me in a roundabout way, but should I start her on that or another package? I mean, just because that's going right now or being launched right now?
I would first ask her, how's your digestive system? Or how's your inflammation? So some of the main things associated with your gut health is going to be obviously gut issues, inflammation, fatigue, like especially after eating, and skin issues.
Okay.
Maybe have like one question, like a one-liner that you write out that you send to everybody who's interested in working with you, saying, quick question, excuse me, do you struggle with any digestive sensitivities, like chronic inflammation, fatigue, or skin issues? If they say yes, then yes, you would want to put them on the gut protocol.
Then otherwise, just start her in another program.
Yeah. Here's my thoughts on the gut protocol. I personally think that everyone should start with the gut protocol because you're gonna feel a difference. It's gonna teach you nutritional. It's nutrition focused. We all know that when people adjust their nutrition first and clean it out, which this is exactly what this program does. It cleans up your nutrition. It's not like Portion Fix or 2B Mindset that's about losing weight. This is about cleaning out common food allergens.
Mm. When
they do that first, they're going to feel a difference first, especially adding in Shakeology, the digestive enzymes with Camu and the probiotics and prebiotics. That will help inflammation and how they feel in their gut.
Okay.
I'll put it this way. I don't know if I've ever met somebody ever in my life, in my many years of working with many different people, who have a flawless digestive system, unless they put a lot of work into it already. Pretty much everybody does because of
yeah, I see what you're saying. And she's going to get, even if I started her with another program, she's going to get all of that anyway that's in the gut protocols, the BOD.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to get BOD anyways. Even if she doesn't want to do the 4 weeks for everybody fitness program, she could do a different fitness program with the nutrition program.
Oh, right. And so that might be good because she wanted low impact.
Perfect. That would be perfect for her then.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. So that'd be a perfect shoe-in to say, this is what you want. I see your needs. After you ask her that question, based on what you've shared with me, and then be confident in your delivery of that. This is perfect for you. This was made just for you. There's no doubt about it. And and then when you set people up, you can almost set them up with like a 90 days in mind. So for your first 4 weeks, this is going to be your approach. You're going to do this gut health nutrition program with these supplements and this special low impact workout. After that, we're going to shift you to the next nutrition program, which may be, depending on when talking to her, 2B Mindset or Portion Fix. You're going to learn what you used here, but we're going to take the next step in it. So where you can add in more things as your body agrees with it. And then you can try, as you get stronger, a different fitness program, to switch things up a little bit. So that 90 days from now, you are getting leaner and stronger. But when you start people with the 90 days in mind, they're most likely not going to drink Shakeology for 30 days and then quit, because you set them up with a 90-day program, essentially. And usually by then, if they're consistent, they're going to feel amazing and they're not going to want to stop. Or they're going to stop and they're going to see a big difference and then they're going to come back.
Okay. And so with the gut protocol, will she still get the Portion Fix and 2B Mindset or no?
Yeah. You have to make sure, though, that you sign them up with Body.
Okay.
Sorry, the 30 days free of Body. Otherwise, they won't get the containers in 2B Mindset. I don't know if they get access either. they've changed things so many times. So it gets,
Oh, okay. So you don't even get access anymore to that with just
I
Bob.
need to double check, but
Okay.
I know they don't get the containers or the journal for sure.
Okay.
So it's worth
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Say that again, Jessica. Say what you just said.
Yeah.
Because I have 3 ladies that I'm working with right now, and I wasn't sure what program. So I'm glad what you spoke with Joni about, because I wasn't sure, because I really haven't had time to look at the gut protocol. I've just been doing me this week.
Yeah,
Last couple weeks, I just had to do me, and I've had these ladies on the side, and the 3 ladies that I but I just really didn't have the time to even look at the gut protocol, what it's about. So we can't start until April 1st, correct? Is that right?
That's not correct. You actually could start as soon as tomorrow if you wanted to, because the program actually is released to purchase tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Cool.
we as a team, we're going to start, at least my group that I'm running, we're going to start April 4th, because it's the first Monday in April. And that allows for all the people that are doing the habit bet right now to finish that before moving on to the next thing. And most people, this isn't everybody, most people do well starting something at the first of the month and going through the end of the month. Like psychologically, it works well. However, you do not have to do that. You could start a group as soon as you wanted to for the gut protocol. I know there's another, Carl just said on the call that I was on early this morning that some people are doing a second phase on April 18th, because I think that's after Easter, right? Is that? I'm like, I don't even know. Easter is so all over the place every year. It never makes sense. Like some days it's the 4th, sometimes it's the end of the month. And my calendar here, I don't know where it is.
Yeah, 17th is Easter.
Okay, cool.
And I think there's like that group starting March 28th, not ours, but like Autumn's kind of group.
Oh, okay.
So that would make sense. They would finish and then the 18th starts again.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah. So as far as, here's what I'll say with fates, and I've learned this the hard way. You have to do what works best for you. You personally as a coach, you have to do what works best for you. If that's jumping in with a couple other coaches, if that's jumping in with our team one that we're doing, whatever's best for you and your life, you have to do that. Otherwise it's not going to work, and you're going to feel like a failure, and you're going to struggle, and you're going to get burnt out. I, at one point, was running 5 different challenge groups a month. I would start a new one every Monday, and it was a different theme or a different program. And while it made it really easy to invite to something every single week, there's no way I could provide any kind of service doing that. I was so burnt out, and I was flustered, and I felt like I was spread way too thin. So learn from my mistakes. And that's probably the best piece of advice I give you in the business, is just do what works for you and what brings you joy, for sure.
Hey, Jessica.
Yes.
I'm reading the Total Solutions packages do come with the portion control containers, but it has to be those packages. Like on you guys, I don't know where my camera is. Those, all 3 of them come with the portion control containers, but it has total solution is what it's saying.
Are you talking about the gut health one?
Yes.
Yes. So what I was told.
This just happened to me, by the way. If you check off body and they don't want the 30-day trial, you don't get the containers and tracker in your box.
Right.
Which I learned because one of my friends, obviously, right? There's a ton of info when they start. They're like, not everybody wants to try body for the first 30 days. I wish they could do it like within 6 months. So I had a friend who said, I'm never going to touch it. I don't even want to have to remember to turn it off. So I was like, no big deal. We clicked it off. And then I found out, oh, they don't get the containers or anything either. So I think they still get the nutrition. I think she still got the nutrition program, but luckily I had like 3 sets of containers from all my boxes to give over. So
I know I have so many. My kids use them. So I will have to revisit the FAQ, Shannon, because you might be right that it includes the containers, because the containers are used not portion fix style, but they're used in the gut health protocol. However, I don't know if you uncheck body, you for sure won't get the 2B mindset tracker, and I don't know if you'll get access to portion fix on BOD. I don't know. All I
Okay.
know is that in the past, before this gut health program, if you unchecked body, just like Krista was saying, then they won't include those in your pack.
Has to be basically all or nothing. Well, not all or nothing, but all. You have to have body or you're not going to get the extras, right?
You have to at least sign up with body free trial. Then you can unsubscribe from that the day after. But you have to at least sign up for the free trial to get the nutrition part.
Which is a no-brainer because it's a free trial.
Right.
Right.
Yep. And what I tell people with that is the meal plans, like the weekly meal plans, are helpful for a lot of people starting out who don't want. Everyone's different. Some people are like, don't tell me what to do. I want to eat what I want. And other people are like, I don't want to think about it. Tell me exactly what to eat. So I think that's where we have to yeah, exactly. But we have to identify who we're working with and what they need. Make it work for
You
them.
can use it. It could be a cool thing too. Now, obviously not with a ton of people, but the people that didn't want to try it, for me, I just used it. I set a reminder and I just used it for like the following week to send another little follow-up, like, don't forget to turn off your body trial now that your shipment's coming. So it was like one more point of contact that they won't forget, because it's like out of sight, out of mind until they get their box. So that could get overwhelming for us, but for right now it worked.
Yeah, for sure. Tammy, do you, just from what we talked about, do you understand the gist of the 4-week gut protocol? Or do you have any questions about it? Or not really yet?
About gut pro. So I can start on April 4th with you guys after, but I can purchase it like tomorrow, you said, and I can start on the 4th after the habit vet with the big group. And then I'm trying, because I'm just having, even though Krista has helped me, I'm just having a hard time selling more stuff to my people. I feel like, this is the gut protocol. I'm starting to kind of, now I've given them, because they're just getting into like their second round of job 1 and feeling confident and losing weight and all that good stuff. But it's just like, for me, I'm just letting them know I'm going to start this. I'm getting more information today about it. And I know we're all concerned about it. And nutrition, now that we're all stronger, nutrition is key. It's huge. Workouts, getting moving is great, but nutrition, I think all 3 of us, and then the other ladies that I'm talking to the gut protocol, today I just really need to dive in and get all the lingo and figure everything out, because I have 2 weeks off from teaching classes. So that's going to allow me to do all this great stuff, catch up time. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know about the portion or the vitamins that come. Is there vitamins that come with it, or nutritional?
Let me give you a brief overview.
Okay.
And maybe that will help. I will say I would not dive into a ton of information because you'll get lost in it. I would use the resources. So Autumn has a video. It's 5 minutes. It's either in your back office under the product toolkit, or you can find it on YouTube.
I've watched it. I've watched that.
5 minutes.
I've watched those. The 5 and the 7 I have watched.
Okay.
So I do kind of, but I don't remember do we have to purchase separately the nutritional? Go ahead.
So I was just going to tell you, those resources, send those to people so that you're not needing to regurgitate everything. Yeah, those are super helpful. Like, you share third-party tools. That's going to make your life so much easier, because then those friends can share that video with other friends and say, share this with any friends that you have who are struggling with their gut health or hitting a weight loss plateau or skin issues, because it'd be so fun to support each other and do this together. And that's one resource that you can get them in the door. And then as far as what they purchase, so for what the program is going to use are 3 supplements: vegan Shakeology, and it needs to be vegan. And then there's 2 other 2 other supplements that it comes with. One is Optimized, which is a digestive enzyme complex. And the other one is Revitalize, and that's a probiotic and a prebiotic together.
Are those both powder form?
No,
Or
they're both capsules, as far as I know. They're repackaging everything. Essentially, they're the same as what we use in the Ultimate Reset, but they're repackaging it to be more quantity specific to this program, because the Ultimate Reset's 21 days and this is going to be 28.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, this is just a general question. If someone is taking a multivitamin,
Mm-hmm.
are our supplements enough to replenish that, or do they still take their?
So Shakeology is the one that is going to replace the multivitamin. That being said, you're going to have different kinds of clients. As you, Shannon and Tammy, you guys both know this for sure. You're going to have people who come to you that are taking like the Walmart brand multivitamin. That this is for everybody. If you didn't know, do not buy your vitamins at Walmart. The synthetic vitamins are going to do way more harm in your body than good. Shakeology will replace, because of the dynamics of the micronutrients in it. It is created to replace the multivitamin. You may have someone who works with a naturopath and put them on a whole food specific multivitamin. And it just depends in that aspect. I would say some people will feel more confident taking both, and that's fine. The vegan formula of Shakeology is not fortified with any additional isolated vitamins or minerals. It's only what's naturally present in the concentrated superfoods. The whey version does have extra fortified whole food vitamins and minerals that's quantifiable on the back of the bag. So that is one of the main differences between the whey and the vegan Shakeology. Since you asked that question, I thought I'd throw that out there because most people don't know that. So yeah, I've told people usually Shakeology will replace a multivitamin, probiotics, prebiotics, greens that people are taking. Then for me, it ended up saving me a ton of money for what I was taking.
So again, Jessica, I'm doing the vegan. So you're saying that vegan doesn't completely replace the vitamin, the vitamin?
Not necessarily. Honestly, it depends on a person's perspective of vitamins. We should, in an ideal world, get them from only foods in the whole food state. But as you guys know, we live in a world where our soils are depleted of nutrients and vitamins, and that's where supplementation comes in. Shakeology, even the vegan form, is naturally concentrated micronutrients, which is where those vitamins and minerals come in. It's just they are not quantifiable. They're not isolated to be counted of how much vitamin A and how much vitamin C. It's not isolated, whereas the whey version does have added isolated vitamins in there to be quantifiable for people who say, I need a minimum amount of this every day. But there's still a dense amount of vitamins in the vegan. That's just the only difference. Yeah.
Now, I stopped taking my pre and postbiotic because it was in Shakeology. So I was worried that I was maybe getting too much or it was messing with my gut. So I stopped. But if I'm going to do the gut protocol, then we're going to add more to Shakeology already.
Yep. You're adding more. I will tell you this, depending on the person, and there may be isolated incidences where this is not true, but for the most part, you cannot have too many probiotics for the most part. You think of your gut as a battlefield, antibiotics are like a grenade, and they come in and they destroy all of the good guys and the bad guys. It destroys everything. Probiotics are the good guys that come in to recolonate the healing powers of probiotics. So they actually have the capability of patching walls in your small intestine from leaky gut. So you want more of the good guys so that it can kill the bad guys. I need to like do a video with like little G.I. Joe ninja, like the bad guys and like reenact your small intestine, what's happening in there. But yeah, for the most part, you want more. This is why like every day I eat a ton of sauerkraut and cultured foods like good yogurts and that, because you want, and kefir, you want to flood your body with good bacteria.
And the different
Okay.
strands all plays a part.
Yes, absolutely.
They have different roles.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Good question. Really good question. This is a lot, to wrap our minds around, right? But that's where the program's going to teach. I'm hopeful. I haven't seen anything about it yet, to be honest. So I'm really excited to dig in and see what Autumn's teaching people. It sounds like she had a very similar path that I had with my gut health issues when doctors couldn't figure it out. And I ended up just putting my nose in a book and talking to so many people. And that's what she's teaching in this program. So I'm hoping she talks about these things within the legal parameters of Beachbody, which can be suffocating. Was that helpful, Tammy?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Good. Yay. Okay. So for new people, you're going to want to sign them up. This is for everybody. You're going to want to sign them up with the Total Solution Pack that has BOD, do the free trial of Body, that has the supplements, vegan Shakeology, plus the 2 supplements for the gut health protocol. It will come with the containers. And yeah, I think that's it. I have a new price graphic that I just got my hands on today. I'm going to post in our team page. That's really helpful. There are different options for, I don't have anything in front of me. For current, so any questions about that, new people?
Yes. So if I'm signing new people up, I just sign them up with the gut protocol, and does that come with vegan Shakeology and the 2 supplements, or do I have to physically add those to the Total Solution Pack?
It will come with it.
Okay. The 3 that shows, I don't have those in front of me, but
I know
there's 3 of them.
Yep. And I
I'm
just
still stuck in job 1. I'm sorry. I'm still
No, don't be sorry.
Job 1.
I know.
New. I'm just like, ugh.
The world of Beachbody changes quickly. So
Okay, and
They have the best value.
then,
Do they
sorry.
pack?
say that one more time, Shannon.
Do they still have that best value pack that does not come with Shakeology, but it comes with the portion? Wait, I'm sorry.
Let me actually pull this up on my.
I have this printed out, by the way, the kit that you put in the page, and it's actually in the back office, but I think it was the kit you put in the page last week. So I printed it out because I have to see it. It's the coolest. It has it literally has the packages and their prices and what's included. So that was really handy to have printed out, as well as right here, it has the thing in there. I think you put it in the group last week, Jess. How to talk about all of this, talking points, what you can't say, what you can say. So I know I get lost online going back and forth. So I just printed it out for myself. But that might be helpful for you and me, because I printed it. I haven't digested it all yet. But it's helpful to have all of these packages, the promo price, what's in each package is checked off, just to kind of a starting point. But then also that third-party tool, like Jess said, I've just texted that to friends. Yeah, tell me more. I just text them the little video or there's an info sheet that was in that package too. So maybe Jess, you can share that screen, but this is helpful. It's like sitting on my table. So when people ask me, I can refer to it.
Is it this one? that you're talking about? Or a different one?
Yes, that's part of it. I think it's like keep going down. It was like the bottom page there, the colors. Yeah. The
Yeah.
US one and the Canada one, because I actually have a gal that's in Canada. But
Crystal,
that was-
will you text that to me and Shannon?
No, I
Yeah.
have it.
it's in the
Oh, you
Facebook
have it?
collab. It's in the collaboration page. I can go get it and send it to you.
Okay. I don't know
Actually,
if I'm
my-
in the collab page. I don't think I'm there yet because I haven't finished.
I thought you were. I thought we added you.
Am
I
I?
think you are.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, I'll make
All
sure.
right.
I can send it to you.
Thanks.
Um,
There's so, yeah,
One-stop shop there.
I know there's a lot.
awesome.
There's a
There-
lot. I was trying to find you. Yeah, Tammy, if
Yeah.
you can't find it, will you please let me know if you're not in our collab page? 'Cause you
Okay.
should be in there. I was just gonna show you guys, there's 2 Google Drive links that I've shared in there. One of them's the one I put together. The other one's Christina Delgado's team page one, which is, there's amazing resources in there and different options. I was just gonna show you really quick the pricing on these. Here's something that's different than what we've ever done. I've never seen a challenge pack, a total solution pack price change based on if you're enrolling as a customer or a coach. That's never been a thing. And I'm seeing it in the pricing that it is a thing. Oh gosh. Excuse me. So for new BOD members, this is Autumn's Choice Pack. It's $247 for customers, $225 for preferred customers or coaches. And it will come with the Shakeology, the supplements. The core ball is for the workouts, obviously. And the containers, BOD, and yeah. And it talks a little bit more about that there. This is what I don't understand, if I'm being totally honest, is this one, the Shakeology Essentials one, doesn't come with the supplements. Now, if someone asks, can I do it without the supplements? Essentially they can, but the enzymes are a very powerful, unless they're taking like their own specific one. The enzymes are really powerful for inflammation in the body. And in my opinion and experience with the Ultimate Reset, it's one of the reasons why people see decrease in inflammation, even in insert disclaimer, asterisk mark, we're not healing anyone of medical diseases. So many people that have done the Ultimate Reset that have had a autoimmune condition or inflammatory disorder in their body see a huge difference in the 21 days of the Ultimate Reset. The Ultimate Reset is, from what I see at face value, mostly different from this in that it includes a couple more supplements like the greens that most of us do on a daily basis anyways, and the Soothe supplement, which is turmeric and aloe, and the detox packet, which is more of like gut sweeping. Those are included in Ultimate Reset, not included in this. So this is more of like a basic. For most people, the Ultimate Reset is too intense and you can't exercise, and that really messes them up. So I don't know if I just made you guys more confused or if that was helpful, but those are some of the main differences. Excuse me. You can purchase Optimize and Revitalize in a bundle individually. So for your current people who already have BOD and who have Shakeology, here's a cool thing. If they purchase a HD order, meaning like an auto ship order of Optimize and Revitalize, you will get 2 Success Club points for them. If you have not, so here's the rules with Success Club points. If you have not received 2 Success Club points for them as a customer within the last 6 months, you'll get 2 more. You can get 2 every 6 months on a subscription. Excuse me. If they're a coach or a preferred customer, you can't get additional Success Club points for them, but it will add to your volume. But I just want to throw that out there. This is the pricing just for the program. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah.
Yes, I just got an email too as an Emerald coach that if you get 4 Success Club points this month, that they'll give you your 5th for free. Like as a bonus.
That's right. I saw
Yeah.
something about that. Danica, thank you for mentioning that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I was like, I need to get 4.
Yeah. Honestly, the whole thing's really silly. Why they chose 5, because the whole thing's, I've always, whatever.
I know. I got 4 last month. I was like, I could have used that 5th one last month.
I know, right? My goodness.
That's okay.
Honestly, I think the pricing gets so confusing because we are using Canada and the UK and France, different currencies and different prices. I think I already showed you guys this one, right? Did I?
Ooh. No, but that you just answered my question with that visual right there, because I had, for me personally, like I have enough Shakeology, but I need supplements, but I don't have the ball either. And I was wondering if there was a package that had just the supplements and the ball for myself personally.
Perfect.
So.
Yep. Right there. I think though that you have to build it. If I'm being, let me look. Let me try and make this bigger. Oh, this is annoying me. Every time I scroll in, it zooms in and I can't move down. There we go. So it looks like to purchase 4-week gut protocol, believe me. So for those of you who are new, there's a Facebook group called the Roundtable, and once you become a 5-star diamond coach within Beachbody, you get added there. It is a blessing and a curse because you see amazing resources that I'm able to bring to you guys, but you also see a lot of people complaining. And the biggest complaint about their packaging in this launch is that they don't have a challenge pack that's without Shakeology for people who already have it, or for people who are allergic to it, like who genuinely have a food sensitivity or a food allergy to one of the ingredients. I honestly think they're going to be adding it. They just couldn't pull it together within the launch time. So yeah, that's like, if you have someone who would prefer to do Energize, like the Glow and Go stack, it's just, there's not an option to do that within a total solution pack with 4-week gut protocol, if that makes sense. Any questions? Is everyone aware about customers with the 50% off promo code? So if you had a client purchase a total solution pack last month, actually up until now, they will receive a 50% off promo code for this program that they can enter, but they have to enter it into the, I've kicked myself so hard because I've done it to where I had the code and I didn't enter it before checking out, and there's no going back. So that part's pretty cool.
And that email will come tomorrow because I haven't seen anything yet.
Good question. I believe so. It will be in the FAQ. If you can't find it, like if you look up that promotion, honestly, I do everything by Google, which is not probably the most efficient. But if you Google a Beachbody 4-week gut protocol 50% off coupon, it will pop up that FAQ. Excuse me. And it should tell you when those emails go out. But if I see it come across anything today, I'll let you know for sure.
Is it coming to us or to the client that bought it though?
To the client.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not for us to have to, but just to remind them that it's coming. Okay.
Yeah, and it honestly, sometimes it pops up when they log in to Team Beachbody. It'll pop up what the code is. Like, enter this upon checkout. You have one special offer. It's done that before. I just never know. Things change so fast.
Yeah. A quick question on the, I guess it's a question. I'm thinking like how you said about how this thing cleans up nutrition. It'll be cool to like actually be able to access some of the videos tomorrow and see what they are in order to market. Like you said, jumping in, just saying like 2B mindset. It's huge. I just think I get so many people that just get frozen. Like, so really being able to show this as a 4-week nutrition program, like a 4-week cleanup nutrition program without being one of the resets or a whole nother thing. Like, is that kind of like the main go-to right now of, so they don't feel like it's just one more workout program. However, I think it's awesome to have a completely no impact workout problem, because I get so many, like my knees or my this or my that.
So
yeah,
oh, I'm sorry.
is that kind of like the best? Because there's a lot of information, even with the talking points and all the things, but just showing like this cleans up the nutrition. I was trying to write, you had said earlier, just asking that quick question and just kind of honing in on that. And this helps clean up your nutrition in a very short window, 4-week window, to try to identify and get in better touch with your own body before then, learning a lifestyle nutrition program. But
yeah, I think that the words clean up your nutrition is spot on. Clean up your nutrition in 4 weeks and learn how to identify sensitivities that you may have that are causing chronic problems. Because a lot of people are struggling with chronic issues from food sensitivities that they don't know about. So it's both an educational program that they're going to learn how to identify when things are affecting their body, but also clean out step by step, clean out those trigger foods, and then learn how to slowly add them back in.
cool. Even as I've learned things and then have to relearn them.
So the testimonials, I think, are going to be really powerful in marketing. Erin Hopkins is a really powerful one. She is one of the top Beachbody coaches, and she was struggling hardcore, as a lot of entrepreneurs do. So you think top Beachbody coaches work their ASS off, most of them out of balance in their life. I'll be honest. I know a lot of them. And so you're working with not a lot of sleep, really high stress, anxiety. Those things come with whether you're a Beachbody coach or real estate or a lawyer or whatever. When you're someone who's in a high level position, there's a lot of gut health stuff that comes with that. So Erin was really struggling with skin issues. She had breakouts all over her face. She had scabs in her ears. If you guys haven't seen her testimonial, so powerful. And she was following our stuff. Like, she was following Portion Fix, and she was drinking Shakeology, and she was doing good stuff. But her gut ecology was so out of whack that her stress level compared with other things, she called Autumn, because they've become really good friends, and said, like, I need something. And that's why she was in one of the original test groups, and she got such incredible results in a short amount of time. I think hers was like 2 weeks. All of her scabs started healing up. So there is something to be said about teaching people how to identify what's triggering inflammation in your body. And that's really from what I'm gathering, what this is going to do for people. I will say, when 2B Mindset came out and we used to market really heavily exercises, extra credit, you attract a complete new market of people. When you just focus on nutrition, you will attract the gym junkies, all the CrossFit worker outers, the gym owners, personal trainers, because a lot of people need the nutrition side and they already have the fitness side figured out. Or your Beachbody customers who do the workouts. It's 30 minutes a day. It's not a hard decision, but the rest of the 23 and a half hours a day is hard, what you're putting in your body. Most people don't do it well. So I've always learned, if you focus on nutrition in your business, you will be successful. It's just most people don't want to, because it's hard. It's harder. Sorry, guys, my throat's all raspy. Has this been helpful to kind of talk through a little bit? I hope. Okay. Any other questions on anything?
I have one more question, because
Good.
you just touched on it. I've known that in relaunching, and keep saying I'm going to focus on nutrition. It kind of goes back to the fraud. Like, how do you feel, not feel like a fraud, when in my situation right now, I'm still struggling and feel like one thing says opposite of the other, etc. This list is good for this, but it's opposite of that. So I guess just going into this, of that, sharing like that I need this, even as we learn, right? Just sharing, I need this, and continuing to learn sensitivities. I don't know. Can you speak to that at all? Like, we talk about that feeling like a fraud in other areas, or imposter. And I mean, I don't have this figured out because I'm on one track and then something derails it and my histamine shot up this weekend and I was like, what the heck happened? Like light vertigo. And it's like, again, where is it coming from? So it feels like even more doing the gut protocol because I know that's where it originates, but not feeling like a fake that I don't really even know what my own body's doing.
Here's what I will say to that. No one relates to perfect having it together. Not one person. You will not be relatable. People will actually compare themselves to you and feel worse about themselves because you have it all together and they don't, because nobody does. So I would be honest with where you're at and explain your histamine issue and explain the history of it and when it started and what symptoms you were having and what you've learned about that it originates in the gut. And then what does that do? How many other people are going to be able to identify with your struggle? And then you tell them, I'm really excited about, like, what are the odds that the company I work with they actually created a gut health program. I'm really excited to learn about it because I know that I need this and I know many of you need this, even if you don't even know that you need this. Are you struggling with XYZ? If so, I want you to do this with me. And so there's no part of you being fake or fraudulent in that. That's you being genuine with this is your story. So this should be more of a, because you can identify and relate with the purpose behind this program so much, you're so excited about it because of it. It just is in alignment with, everything that you've learned, Does that help at all? Okay. That's what thank you is. I've taught my daughter baby sign language and I keep forgetting to look it up, and thank you. 2.
It works for teenagers when they're across the room and you're like, say thank you.
I love it.
We still use signs.
I love it. Any other questions, guys, about this program, how to talk about it, how to get people set up with it? Are we good? Did anyone end up setting up their questionnaire? Okay, cool. If you didn't, don't worry. Do you have a question, Joni? Joni, did you have a question? Oh, you're muted.
Are you talking about the questionnaire that they're supposed to fill out
Yeah,
on Google?
yes.
Oh my gosh. So the other day I got on, I said, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to ask anybody. I'm not going to call Jessica and say, hey, I can't do this. I thought I had it down and I thought, oh, I'm actually doing this by myself. I bet you I was on there and I ended up sending it to Jamie or to myself to see if it came out right. And I didn't feel like it did, but then I sent it to Jamie and she says, it's perfect. I just need to change the top. But then I can't see, I don't know. I can't see it on my end, what I have to change. Or I can't change it on my end. That's what it was. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I took 2 hours.
Joni, I'm so sorry. I'm so proud of you. Will you send it to me and I'll pull it up on my computer? Make sure if you're trying to change it that you're signed into your Google account. Otherwise it won't give you edit access.
Yeah, don't do what I did, because I did it and then I realized at the end I did it under my husband's account the whole time. Like, oh no, and I had to do it all over again. So I was up till like 11 o'clock when I doing it.
Oh no.
I know, but I did get it done.
Awesome.
Don't feel bad, Joni.
Shannon walked me through. Shannon helped me so much with my questionnaire. I'm almost finished. I just have to a picture, but she was so sweet.
Shannon's a
Every
boss.
button, man. She is the boss.
That's
She's
awesome.
so sweet.
Look at us being so polite with our sign language. What does it mean when you double? Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, double thanks.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Father and losers really close together. So don't mess those up.
Did you have a question?
Yeah, a bod group. is the bod group going to be a bod group that you set up, or a messenger thread? I think you answered me and I can't remember.
It's a bod group, actually. Thank you for asking that question. Because I don't think that I accepted anyone yet, which is rude. My apologies. I'm gonna open it up right now, and then I'll just switch over and make you all coaches. Has everyone requested to join that group yet? Okay. Do you remember, Janika, if you did? Okay, well, I'm gonna put, let me open it just before we jump off, and I'm gonna, sign in. I'm gonna put the link here in the chat thread so you guys can click it and request to join. It's in our team page as well. So granted, you don't have to do this, but for those of you who want to jump in on the April 4th date, I figured it's an easy thing for people who have a lot going on to just have a combined group, and that everyone can invite to. I want everyone to be a coach in it and everyone to take a role in posting in it.
Is that the one that we had to put our coach ID in for? Like to be approved? I think that was a Facebook page. Is this the one in the app, in the Beachbody app? Okay, so I don't think I've done that one yet. Okay. Too many things.
I know, believe me. Oh my gosh.
And is it going to matter like what we post, or are we going to get together and like focus on like certain topics each day, or as far as gut health, or how are we going to do that?
Yes, great question. So there's actually here's the link in the chat thread if you haven't requested to join it yet. There's a challenge group guide. Oh my gosh, for the rest of my life, I'm going to call it a challenge. There's a total solution pack. I guess it's challenge guide, whatever. There's a guide they've already written for the program. So usually what we'll do is, depending on how many coaches join, let's say we have 7. I'll schedule all the Monday posts. Shannon, you'll do all the Tuesdays. Danica, you'll do all the Wednesdays. And then we split up scheduling the posts for that day. So there's different people. If we have more than that, then we will have different people do different things. Like we can make sure that, every Monday I'm for sure going in and commenting on people's posts that they do in there, because that's the hardest, honestly. The hardest part about bod groups is engagement. It doesn't pop up on your phone like social media. It's just another app. I found it's a little bit more, it takes more effort to get to the group part than the Facebook app or the Instagram app. You have to do multiple steps. So it's harder for some people they just don't do it. So that's one side of it, but we would divide it up. Shannon, if you have something about gut health that you're really passionate about that you want to share, then I would say, Shannon, can you go live once a week and teach about gut health of something? And that'd be awesome. So we'll just kind of divide it up that way, and everyone can bring to the table what they want to bring, but there is a guide that Beachbody's already written about the program. Yes. Okay. I think that's all, guys. Something else was gonna, if you didn't know, Krista and I are in the Fire and Flow test group. And so we also have that on our brains right now. I'm like, okay, we've got the habit bag going. We started that program today, but we're marketing for 4-week gut protocol, and that launches tomorrow. I've got a new listing in real estate that we're doing a rapid open house for. So my brain is just bananas. So please, if you have a question, please text me or text your coach. Post it in our team page. It's kind of the best way to go is in our Health Patriot Business Collaboration page, because you have a lot of different people that can answer there. As the number 114 team in the whole company of Beachbody, we're kind of badass. And so we can help each other rise like a phoenix. Okay, I'm done with my silly things. Thank you guys so much for being on the call today. I will post this recording. And Tammy, please make sure you have access to our team page. If you don't, let Krista know and we'll get you access. She's good? Okay, cool. Awesome. Love you guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.